Okay, what's up, everyone? We're gonna do Light C versus Teno. A P versus P, Protoss versus Protoss. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip right up to her. Oh, it's already 10 out of 10. So they're ready to get a pylon up at 10 out of 10. And he's got his pylon out right by his burner line 10 out of 10, blue. Chrono boosted. That's what you usually do. And he's probably chrono boosting the same exact time. P versus P is so stupid. Wonder why. Why? You tell me. Random. I don't know. So he's putting a gateway right next to his Vespian geyser. Because he just wanted it close to his base. You could. When I do it, I usually put him right by here, just like a Terran player would do. Especially a Terran versus Zerg player would do. So gateway's up. He's going fast. Assimilator. And he's doing relatively fast assimilator. It's not. He's getting two pretty quick. And this guy. Oh, they got about the same build so far. He said, I'm good at P versus P. That's good because you're in it right now versus a pro. Good for you. So we got a Cybernetics core, which is, and look, he has a different skin on his pylons. I see him with the Overlords too. They have different skins. Just makes them look fancy. So just regular Cybernetics core after gateway. Okay, and see, this is something that's not exactly the standard build. Twilight Council, meaning he's going for blink or research charge for zealots. But as you see, he made a Dark Shrine, meaning he's probably going for Dark Templars, that's the reason why you make it is for Dark Templars. I mean, I don't know if anyone would ever make Dark Shrine just for intimidation or not even actually make Dark Templars. Or he might just be making Archons, who knows. It's probably Dark Templars, trying to sneak up. So you see this guy. So you see this guy over here. He's got one gateway. And he's going to fast macro base. Oh, he's harassing. He's harassing. The mothership core is zapping him away. You know, it's hard to get used to this mothership core because I'm so used to Wings of Liberty. I know this game came out a while ago, but when I first got a game, I was playing Wings of Liberty for a while. So here we go. You know, the Stalker coming up. Chrono boosting. Getting an observer. Oh, so he must have seen it. He must know that he has Dark Templars, or maybe that's just what he's normally used to doing. He's just used to making the darn Dark Templar. Oh, he's hallucinating the Phoenix. See how it's in gray? And they hallucinate Phoenixes because they scout faster, which is pretty simple. Like he's trying to kill the hallucination. They got energy and shield just like a regular unit would. And like he shot at it, but like it doesn't do any damage. It's just pretend damage because it's a hallucination. And it's funny when I do that, I hallucinate void rays against my friends, and they freak out and they start making a whole bunch of missile turrets. Oh, so he's trying to kill the sentries, whatever. Or no, he's like, you put a wall them off over here. Here comes the zealots. The zealots have a different skin too. That's pretty cool. They look like ninjas or something, like just dead bones over here. Oh, he's making Immortals. And Immortals could get really, really good, but you know, Colossus is the best, but from robotics facility. So they're just battling in Red's battling in his base assist over here, which is a forward pylon. Okay, here comes the Dark Temple. Let's see if he could slice a couple things. Oh, you see the observer sees it. He can't see the observer though. So Teno has an observer. Oh, photon overcharge. Freaking the crazy base defenses. So yeah, now the action's going on down here. So he's gonna wait for his shield to recharge. 4280. This is not solid. You know, maybe he's talking a little trash here. I'm not really talking trash, but at least saying, you know, he's saying he was good a minute ago, but saying this is not solid. Okay, so Dark Templars. It's gonna make our kind of dark. I'd make kill this damn observers and make it a Dark Templar to kill everything. Oh, he's got to run back. He's getting out of here. So they both got 2 bases, as you see. One here, one here. 1, 2, 3 gateways. 3 gateways, but 2 to 3 are warp gates. So they're going up here. Mothership core. 12 and 16, and this guy has 16 and 12. Wow, that's pretty odd. Okay, so anyway, Dark Templars. He wants to kill something so bad with Observer, and he wants to get his rock. So his pieces. I'm gonna say his pieces. I was thinking checks. So his units over here could communicate with his nexus over here, and his workers is about to be going on over there. So we're going to his third base, and his rocks are like really have a lot of armor. I mean, if you just have like Marines or something, or just Zealots, you can't really kill them for a good minute. So he's gonna try to. He doesn't have anything in it, so he's more likely going for a phase-in mode, to transform into a pylon. Okay, Dark Temple is penetrated. Oh, I was watching over there. See the high IPM? It's not like games in the Silver League. The high IPM games, so many things that happen, and you gotta keep track. I gotta watch a mini map to see what's going on. Look, are these Zealots? Just good Zealots. Oh, and what happened to his observers? Darn. Well, as you see, the game's not gonna end soon, so. Zealous, he's playing Ring Around a Rosie musical chairs with his probes. Oh, and he got a thing over here, photon cannon, base defense, and now he's going for some tech upgrades. So Blue was able to hold him off, but he had to run around and got hurt a bit and lost his nexus. But he survived, and Blue, he actually has way more Vespene gas, so he's not in bad shape. But eventually his money should get, his minerals might get a little bit low since he got his nexus shot in the top. Kill that damn Dark Templar. Okay. And Blue cannot see this pylon, I don't think. Yep, he cannot. He probably would have shot it with something. Yeah, for me, I don't have the habit of bringing an observer with me all the time. I mean, but I always make like one photon cannon in every base. Oh, one overseer of Zerg. She's a good habit, then more if you know they're definitely, for sure. Getting a whole bunch of stealth units. Oh, he had this one hidden over there. He shot it. He was probably, I'm thinking that he wasn't gonna go there because and then or something, and then he said he was gonna sneak up after his units leave. That's probably what he was thinking. So both got 3 bases pretty equal. Shooting his rocks. Oh, he doesn't have his third nexus up. It's coming up. It looked like it was up on the mini map right now. So here we go. You see, Red was being very offensive so far. As you see, 80 to 60, Red is ahead. Red is ahead, and overall units and minerals, but he is much behind on Vespene gas. And let's see if all these got 3-3 and everything. He does right now, but it probably was a little late because Blue didn't kill any of Red's probes, so I don't know what happened. Okay, so another Dark Templar. He wants to try to get him in a mini. I've seen this tactic before. Like, you just have one in the middle of the map, and then when they're running by, just keep up stabbing the shit out of him. It's a good tactic because he's thinking the observer's going to be in his base or a photon cannon detector. So that's probably what he was planning on, but it didn't work. And his Dark Templars didn't make him. I mean, it did hurt him a little bit, but I mean, it didn't hurt him enough. So the game's just going to keep going on and on now. So you see how they got all that real nice high key set up. He's got all his main units as number 1. His mothership core and one random stalker as number 2. I don't know why. All his okay, all his warp gates and gateways. I think they're all warp gates by now. Yep. Okay, all the gateways are warp gates, and one robotics facility for observers, immortals, and warp prisms and colossus for later on. So blue, let's see if blue's gonna take an offensive. Let's see what was red doing over here. Okay, it's nothing in there, so he's just gonna do a pylon probably later. This pylon, blue still probably doesn't see. Oh, okay, he just killed something in the middle map. As you see. So I like the hotkey boom, and it's good to notice and see how this one warp gate is alone. Which one is it? This one. For some odd reason, this one is not hotkeyed. Maybe it was a mistake. And warp prism. Oh, he's got some crap in here. He's got a Dark Templar. Dark Templar, Dark Templar. Okay, it looks like he wants to do a drop with a Dark Templar drop, which is interesting. I mean, usually medevac drops are the most common thing, but this is a Dark Templar Warp Prison drop, which is. But he's waiting a minute. He's probably doing something else, but he's waiting a minute to do it now. He's about. Now he's like, he's hesitating a little bit. But he's coming up here with a hallucinated Phoenix. Okay, here it comes. Let's see what he could get done. See, blue. Let's look at that from Blue's point of view, so you can see what he's thinking right now. So he's looking over there. He's like, "Oh, I see warp gates. I don't know if any units are there. So what units am I looking for? Okay, Dark Templar out, out, out. Oh, and then he actually warped some zealots over there. That's why they have warp gates, so they could go wherever and they get there faster. And then he's thinking, oh, I'm not gonna do too much damage. I better get out of here. What detectors does he have? Did he just run? Did he think like he had a detector? I didn't even see. Yeah, he must have. Yeah, he did have one there. Right there. He must have seen a detector and realized. Ooh, Dark Templar. Who does a little bit of damage over here, but he was able to hold him off. Not too much damage. So, Dark Shrine. He's like, I could play Dark Templar too. They're really crazy units, aren't they? Let's see if they're gonna get high Templars too. That'd be crazy. P versus P. Let's see his hotkeys. 11. Oh, okay, 11 gateways, 2 robotics facilities. It seems like Red's hotkeys are a little bit better in my opinion. Cause like this guy, he doesn't have all his warp gates hotkey, does he? This is a pro player too. He does have his nexuses, but maybe he's got some other way of doing it where he doesn't need to use the hotkeys. I don't know. He definitely is a good player though, so I'm not gonna question his skill level, you know. So like here's a bunch of gateway. He realizes I have a shitload of money. And when you have gateways, you could hotkey all the gateways, and just like if you make like say like 7 zealots and you have 7 gateways, they all come out like pretty quick, in like 30 seconds or whatever. So that's the reason why you make like extra gateways. You don't have to make like 5 or 6. I mean, I think 6 is the maximum gateway. Okay, another hallucinated Phoenixes. Like he's shooting the mothership core for pretend. Oh, he finally sees his pylon. There's a big pest he has to get out of the way. Like Dark Templar, ooh, he wants to kill this probe real quick. Watch the probe runs. Oh, one hit, kill him. He might be able to kill it before it gets done because it's not even 25% or about 25%. So, not a big battle going on right now, but zealots, ooh, they took care of it right there. Archons. So, when Blue made his Dark Shrine, he did it for Archons, not for Dark Templars, so far. So, okay, and you see that Blue has the, observation post or the Zelnana Tower. Zelnaga Tower. So, okay. 4 bases, and Blue's going for his 4th base too. Which almost got killed, but he saved it with an observer by the Dark Templars. From the Dark Templars. And he's going for another drop. It seems like Terran has the best drops in the game, because Terran, you know, it's like, well, you like fearing the drops. And this thing, they're just like, stop, but I mean, they're just stopping the drops, but I mean, yeah. And I haven't seen a lot of pro players do overload drops. When they do the speed upgrade with overlords and the upgrades, it's called car pass upgrade or something. I forget some weird name like that. And they basically do overload drops. I do overload drops, but I mean I haven't seen a lot of pros do it. And sometimes I don't make gateways because it's just like you had to do a lot of hotkey. I mean I like to just like press hotkey 9 and just like spam, you know, a bunch of stalkers or a couple high Templars, whatever I'm doing. But these players, they don't mind warp gating because it's good against drops. They'll have warp gates because you can get there faster. But it's just a little bit more work. But sometimes you get used to it. It gets easier, I guess. So that's not a big deal right there. This guy's looking for something to drop, but he realizes he's got to drop someone that's really safe because he has like no shields. Or he's probably waiting for his shield to recharge because he only has 20 HP and 23 shield. Oh, he's going for a big attack. Red has 192 versus 164, and they both have 200 worth of pylons. Almost maxed out. Okay, Red's maxed out now, but his. And I always thought of something like sacrifice a couple probes and put it into your army if you just have so much money. But now it's not late enough in the game to sacrifice probes and use them as cannon fodder or whatever So anyway, here comes it. This is observer of Blue. So Blue's kind of knows what's going on right now, but he needs to endure a little bit because he's coming at him hardcore right now. He might as well go for this, kill easy, kind of easy if he doesn't come down right away. But he doesn't want to get caught from behind and kill a Nexus that really isn't crucial. So Archons are really powerful. The Colossus I think are the best. Here he goes. The Colossus is going crazy right now. Photon overcharge is not really a big deal. He has a hill advantage. Ooh. But he has so many. A high percentage of his army is Colossuses, so he's not really trying to micro. He's just trying to straight up brawl right now. Just a straight up street fight right here. And then Mortals will like absorbing some of it. Ooh, and he's like, he's trying to micro a little bit. He's running, but I don't think he's really that's what he was doing. I was thinking he doesn't look like he's really behind. He's at worst equal. So he's waiting for his zealots to come up. And Blue zealots, let's see. Oh, now they're about equal. So Red slightly lost a little bit more, maybe because of the hill advantage, maybe not. Oh wow, he is mass morphing into Archons. These are pretty extreme units right here. I remember one time I fought like 8 Archons and it destroyed my whole entire army. And they're just like, see how much HP do they have? I forget. 350 HP. That's a lot. That's more than most units, but no, the shields is 350. Sorry, and the life's only 10 out of 10. But that's still high though. It's funny how he has 10 HP, 350 shields. So what if a ghost came up and EMP rounded him? It'd be hilarious. And then he could just snipe him out and kill him in 1 or 2 shots. And probably 1 shot it does 10 damage. Okay, what's going on over here? Trying to get another forward pylon because the old one got blown up that you've seen the whole beginning part of the game. Oh, look at Blue's forward pylons. He's got the whole map. This is a good idea. I'm gonna start doing this. Put pylons all over the place with the warp gates. So no matter where you go, especially versus Zerg, I mean, they try to get the spam hatcheries and have a forward pylon, put a whole bunch of zealots to start slashing them up. Okay, here we go. Big battle right here. Okay, the 3 Colossuses. It's got 1 war brigade. The zealots are going all over the place. Archons on top, Archons on the bottom, Archons versus Archons. Oh, that's a hallucination. That's a hallucinated void ray. So anyway, boom, boom, boom. It looks like Blue's winning by barely winning. Wait, those are real ones. He must have made another hallucinated void ray. Those are real void rays. The other ones must be gone now. But anyway, yeah, Colossus versus Colossus. Remember, thermal answer makes a big difference. In the one video I showed you. Yeah, so those are. I swear to God, I thought I seen a hallucinated one, but these ones are real. So anyway, here you go, boom, boom. Colossus stronger. Oh, but this one's about to die. Put this one to the back. Micro this one to the back. Oh, he's probably not too worried about it. Okay, Dark Templar is chasing back. He has no way of shooting it, but if he wanted to just ignore this Dark Templar and run the other way toward his base, he probably run into some warp gate units. So better to just run right now. Ooh, is he gonna be? Yeah, it looks like he's got 13 HP. He's gonna kill. He's definitely gonna kill it, I think. Okay, there it goes. So Blue's got more map control, and it looks like Red's being a little bit more aggressive. Well, maybe moderately a lot more aggressive, but not way more aggressive, I guess. I guess you could say that. But Red's being a little bit more aggressive, but he's losing the battles, and he's letting Blue get the downhill advantage. I don't know. I know in Starcraft 2 it's not as big as in some other games, but it is a big deal, the downhill advantage. In other RTS games, like downhill advantage, you just destroy the other person sometimes. Red's got a little bit of map control over here. He's got 2 forward pylons, but look at Blue. Oh, he wants to clean up all his forward pylons. But eventually they do fall, I guess. It would have been better if he would have put the pylon like right here. See where the mouse is, because then he might have put a nexus up and wait till the guys that are cleaning it up are gone, and then like come up with some Dark Templars or some Zealots, and just, probably would have been a better idea. But these guys know what they're doing. I'm not saying I don't. They're obviously better than me at this game. So anyway, they're better than all the casters. I mean. So here we go. So Blue, let's look at the minerals. Blue's got way more minerals. Red, Blue's got more Vespian gas and minerals, and he's winning the defensive fights. He's letting Red come to him, and he's winning the fights. Not by much. He's not kicking his ass, but he's, like, they beating him up a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, and here's just a random Zealots and 3 Dark Templars. I don't know what they're gonna do, really. He's just probably trying to look for something that's weak. He's probably hoping there's nothing over there. Huh. That would make sense if he went to the bottom left base. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Ooh. He killed a nice Dark Templar over there. He killed the guy at the watchtower. So he's got 3. Oh, he's got the pylons really nice right now. See how the pylons are equally in proportion, so he can't kill like one pylon and knock all the base defenses or the photon cannons off. So he's trying to use the zealots with warp. But Red, unfortunately for Blue, Red has his own zealots to fight with. So Red was able to defend himself enough. And Blue's just defending and going for sneak counterattacks. So Blue's the defensive player, but the defensive player seems to be winning. The defensive player seems to be doing very well. The Blue, that was an attack. It wasn't really an all-out attack. It was just like a counter, like mini split sneak attack. Here comes Red. They got a lot of minerals. And when they're fighting, that's the reason why they got a unit counter, because they'd be like 300, 400 units and just camping. But I guess it forces you to get active, so when you lose units, you get more. I don't know why anyone doesn't make a mothership, just a regular mothership. I mean, is it just like outdated? I don't know. He knows his mothership. He's mothership core. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, let's. Okay, same thing over and over again. Red has more units. It's the same scenario, but this time will he crack blue? Will he crack his defenses? Zealots versus Zealots, Archons versus Archons, and then Void Rays. See how well the Void Rays are doing. Oh, more Zealots are being worked out. Look, and Blue's coming from behind with Zealots. Like he's swarming him. And Red, does he have enough? Void Rays are getting killed. And look, Blue is surrounding him. And Red keeps doing the same attack. And meeting in the same spot. But I'm assuming this play would kick my ass if I was Blue right now. But okay, so that one, that's his strongest weapon, is this Colossus right here. So look at Red. Red's got a whole bunch of reinforcements. And Blue's got his reinforcements. Okay, oh, it did break even. I thought Blue was winning. I don't know why for a minute. Guess I was wrong. Because I was like, dude, he's tagging in the same spot. Blue's like slightly winning, like beating him up a little bit, but not too much every time. And then Blue's counterattacking, but then Red's holding off the counterattacks with the Zealots. Okay, and then he's like, that's the reason why they have the warp gates. So you see, look how he can defend over here now. But the Colossus Colossus is the strongest thing on the ground right now. I don't know why anyone doesn't want to get carriers or motherships. So it looks like he's gonna kill this, or it's gonna kill this, but looks like Blue's gonna kill Red right now because he has so many stalkers. It doesn't seem likely that. Wait, how many Dark Templars is there? They're like right underneath the Colossus. I can't even count. Okay, so Blue won that. What is it? Okay, so the war prison right there in the air. So Blue is hurting him. And see how Blue's added the battle? You can see that he has more units added the battle and they are about equal. So he kills his Dark Templar that's trying to sneak up on probes over here. And that does work. See, tricks like that work all the time versus regular players. Especially Silver, Gold League, and Bronze League. But I mean, this Blue player, he's very observant. He sees the stuff coming. He's trying to smash these rocks so he could get. Oh, he doesn't have too many defenses over here. So he's probably behind a warp gate. Well, warp gate defense. Okay, so warp gate. Dark Templar. Oh, Dark Templars, huh? So more Dark Templars. Now, Dark Templars are probably gonna kill all these Zealots. Why doesn't he kill a couple probes? I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. If he kills the probes, well, he'd actually, yeah, it wouldn't matter because his money count's getting low because they're going to the 1-teens and then building back up to close to 200 over and over. So it would matter because I was gonna say if he kills those Zealots, if he had like say like 5,000 minnows and he killed a whole bunch of probes, then he'd put the probes like 1 unit count for each probe into the army. So, but that's not the scenario now. So Blue's going back to his base. This is a good game. This is crazy right here. So Blue, the defensive player, well, Blue. I mean, for any RTS game, you eventually have to hit a ship to attack. Now see where he's gonna warp his guys though. He got 10. He can make 10 of whatever he wants. Yeah, he's got 10. 8 and 2 is 10 because it's 8 per slot. Z 4, 4, 2, 8, 10. Okay, Zealots, Dark Templars. Nice warp gate defense. Got red. Looks like Blue's gonna hold him off. Ooh, Dark Templars. For a minute it looked like Red had Dark Templars there. And sometimes you morph the Archons when your HP gets low. Like 350 shields, 10 health, that's funny, okay. There Colossus 150. 150 shields, 200 life. That's a lot. That's pretty much a lot. But these things, these things are extremely powerful. So okay, some stuff is going on over here. He wants to kill this pylon, and then he's probably gonna just clean up this pylon and then move over here. It's saying it's like clean it up like it's Zerg creep, but it's not really. Okay, and see Red's got a mini attack going over here. Oh, it was worth a try. I mean, neither player are destroying each other with Dark Templars, but I mean, but they're playing pretty balanced. You have to throw out attacks like that, even though it does not going to work every time. So the Dark Templars, even though they're not working well, I mean, they might fail 7 times, and then the 8th time, just start wrecking everything. So, and a warp gate. These guys are really good at warp gates. I mean, it really is kind of hard to warp gate like instantly, like these guys are doing. In case you guys are wondering, she has this one. Okay, 5. Nine. So where's he gonna warp gate? So they're pretty much at an old-fashioned standstill, but Blue has more minerals. A little bit behind in Vespian gas, but not too much to make a significant difference. Actually, now he has more. Just a second difference. And he has like 40 more supply about 39 more supply, more units. So anyway, he's about to. It looks like Blue's might. Like Red has to actually hurt him when the next time he's aggressive, rather than just damage him and take it downhill and fire upward with his Colossus. And have Blue swarm him, and then the bull's trying to sneak up at each other with zealots. So. Okay, here comes the Dark Templar. This is Red's. I wonder if he's gonna try to. He doesn't want to. He's like, he had Observer with him every time, so he figures, yeah, this ain't gonna work. He might just be using it as an observer. It looks like he's using the Dark Templar as an observer. And then when he passes, if he for some chance doesn't have an observer, he might just actually use it as a Dark Templar that it's supposed to be. Blue finally is busting through finally busted through. So he's trying to put some pylons up so he can warp gate over. Let's see if Red's gonna get over there. He might just let this thing go. He's already at 172. He might just like, screw this. Oh, here he comes. Dark Templar versus Dark Templar, that's funny. They both can shoot each other, I guess. I mean, they both can, slash each other, I guess. Stealth versus Stealth, I actually have not seen this many times, to tell you the truth. So anyway, well, Blue is got more map control, a little bit more map control. And Red cleaned up some of the pylons and expanded his base, so looks like an equally matched, excellent player game where they both take half the map exactly, but it looks like Red's getting a little bit less than half the map now because Blue's Dark Templars are hurting him. So make the damn observers. Some photon cannons. I really like the Terrans on Raven stuff because they can actually like fire some crap at him. Observers can't fire though, that's a little bit of thing annoying about it. So anyway, taking out a robotics facility, trying to kill the Colossus. Stop the Colossus from coming out. He's like, those are the strongest things more. Oh, and it looks like oh my god, and Blue might just win right here. Because Dark Templar versus Dark Templar. Oh, that's not. He didn't kill it for the Colossus. Dude, what am I thinking? He killed it for the observers. That's why he killed it. Now he's just gonna try to knock as much crap off as he can. And if Red make an attack, he's gonna get an attack and like barely lose the attack while he's trying to defend these Dark Templars. So is this gonna win the game or not? I don't know. We will find out. Why doesn't he shoot this robotics thing instead of that? I don't know. Okay, there's an observer. Blue. It's hard to tell which color the Dark Templars are because they're blue, but they have a red cape, and it's blue and red. But these obviously there's a blues. Wait. Yeah. No, wait. Those are reds. He must have killed his Dark Templar with his Dark Templar. That's what happened. I got mixed up with the colors, sorry. So he actually killed him, but he did do a lot of damage. He killed his robotics facility, knocked off some pylons. He can't make Colossus or observers from this area for a little bit of while. 193, 200. They should. Why don't they should go at it in a minute. Look at his. He's got 2 pylons. I like the way they were making photon cannons on pylons before though. They were making them like perfectly in proportion to each other, so you can't knock off the photon cannons or the pylons first. Oh, they must have went there by accident. I don't know, or he was just suiciding them. I don't know. Okay, and Blue's coming in big time for the kill. He's got 9 Colossus, 5 Stalkers. I imagine more are gonna come. 11 Archons, that's a lot. It doesn't look like, you don't think it's a lot if you do, but I mean, I'm telling you, like, 7, 8 Archons is enough to just wreck everything, I'm telling you. And he has 11 of them, and it's just, they're just monsters, okay? Okay, here we go. Zell's in front, Void Rays. Is that his whole army? I don't know. But it looks like he has too many Colossuses. If you could kill all his Stalkers, the Void Rays would have a free lunch. Oh, but the Archons, he has too many Archons. Ooh, the Archons and the Stalkers are killing all the Void Rays. Ooh. Wait, Red, did you fight with all your army, Red? What do you... I don't know if is he doing fighting right? He has 79 now, but I think that was all mostly in probes to 79. Let's look at that one more time. So this is the main army. He's got mostly Void Rays, and that's his main army. So he's probably hoping to kill off all the Stalkers, but the thing is, he has too many Archons, and remember they could fire at air, and he's got 2, 3 upgrades. So it looks like the Zealots, he's probably trying to kill all the Stalkers, but too many Archons, really, and the Void Rays are just not going to be able to get it done. And he's probably got like 70 something supply in just probes. At least I think, I'm not positive. So, yeah, the Void Rays are not enough, but see, the Archons are just too strong. Just too much for him. And that's another game. So the offensive player that was slightly losing all the battles eventually lost, and the defensive player wins. So that proves, when you're gonna be offensive, you can't keep doing the same thing and just like lose all your attacks, and then eventually get snuck up, and eventually the Dark Templars were all at bay, and eventually the Dark Templars busted through the Red, and Red got hurt, and then he didn't have enough army like a couple minutes later when the main fight happened, and lost the game. So hope you enjoyed it, and subscribe and like the video for more videos. Okay, see you guys next time.